Hey guys, today we'll be doing an overview of the Nintendo Switch OLED, the features and the functions of the console. Let's get started. As you can see, it is a very glossy screen, unlike the base model Nintendo Switch. It's 7" as you can see, and it is pretty big. Now my brightness is up pretty much halfway because I think there is screen burn-in, but I've never experienced it yet. So this is the brightness all the way up. It doesn't really change by much. But yeah, we also feature a much larger kickstand, and it can go, I don't know how many degrees it goes, probably 190 or something like that, 200 degrees. I don't know, I haven't done the research. Joy-Cons detach just like the base model. And this is the Nintendo Switch OLED dock. The logo is a bit smaller on the new dock, bit glossy on the inside, so hopefully it doesn't affect scratching the screen when you put it in. There's two USB ports right here. There's nothing on the other side. A nice little round edge for the cords to go into. Much better than the old dock. And the plate detaches fully. I quite like that because then you can manage your cables rather than having it sticking right there. So we have an AC adapter in there, an HDMI out, and a LAN port, which was never featured in the previous Nintendo Switch dock, which I believe it had a USB port. Now this dock is updatable because it has a memory chip inside it. A nice small memory chip. I do not know how many megabytes or gigs it is, but yeah, that's the Nintendo Switch OLED dock. Alright. Now the reason why I got the Nintendo Switch OLED. So I wanted a Nintendo Switch since it released, but back then we weren't in very good conditions, so it took me a while to get a Nintendo Switch. I got my first Nintendo Switch last year in around June, July. And I really enjoyed the console because it's a handheld and I can take it everywhere I go, and I can play the games I love everywhere I go. So then when the Nintendo Switch OLED released, I saw it and I was like, it's just an OLED screen, just a kickstand, 64GB NAND, and I didn't care at first, but then I decided, let's pre-order this. So I got it, received it on release date, and my, I think it's worth the upgrade if you want a larger screen, more vibrant colors, and if you want to have that better kickstand so you can angle it in any way you want. It is so much easier. I like the color white personally for Nintendo Switch. It is a really good option that they decided to add. And personally, I think buying the white one is a good idea, but the problem is it stains up pretty easily. So yeah, that's the Nintendo Switch OLED and what I think about it. Now let's get into some gameplay. To get started with a Nintendo Switch, if you're a new buyer for Nintendo, I have a few games I'd like to suggest. First of all, I'd like to suggest Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The best purchase ever, it's the most purchased as well. Second of all, I'd suggest Nintendo Switch Sports. It's very good for family fun and you can play online at the same time. The third suggested game I have would be Doom Eternal. It is very graphically enhanced for a Nintendo Switch. It is a bit muddy, but how the heck did they get that on a little system like this? To conclude this video, this is an amazing console. I'd like to thank Nintendo for creating the console back in 2017. It was a bit late since there was a lot more other consoles going on, like the Xbox One, the PS4 and all that. But thanks to the exclusives, we're still buying. So if you guys have any comments, pop them down. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one.